What's going on, everybody? It's the Hook Cam back again with another film breakdown. Today, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles upset the 10-2 New Orleans Saints. I was doing a little bit of film study and I had a couple of clips dialed in about, how I thought Jalen Hurts would do against New Orleans. I kind of had a feeling that he would do well just because of Doug Peterson as a coach and how he likes to call things. I think that he fits really well. I didn't drop that video though because to be honest, I was like, you know what, let me just wait to see how he does because that'll be, I think, a more interesting point for a lot of people. And Jalen Hurts goes out there today and performs well, and yes, he did miss things. He didn't have a perfect game by any means, but this dude is exactly what this Eagles offense needs, and a team that was kind of bland and almost seems like they were looking for something else to move on from Carson Wentz, and that's an entire new subject. But Jalen Hurts overall, I thought, played very well today, so I wanted to dive into a couple of plays that really stuck out to me. Before I do dive into all of that, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to my channel, The Hook Cam, as well as to Jackson Kruger Sports, that would mean the world to both of us. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into Jalen Hurts' first start for the Philadelphia Eagles. One thing that I really liked about this was how simple of a game plan that Doug Peterson put together. And that's kind of one of the really interesting things about football, is that you don't always have to have, the most complicated game plan to go and beat teams. A lot of times simplicity is your best bet. So we look at a play like this, right? First 3rd down and 4 for Jalen Hurts. Really, really simple mesh concept. That's all the Eagles are running here. And this is stuff that you see in every level of football, maybe not every level, but high school on up, you for sure see it, right? All we're going to get is a really simple mesh concept between these two guys. This dude's going to run a hunt right over the ball, and then we're running a wheel on the backside. What I like about this is that two doesn't stick on it too long, right? And that's really the biggest thing. And the fact that he has wheels is an outstanding attribute, but at the same time, for a lot of Qs who have that, especially if they're young, I think they go to it a little too early. In this situation, I think that he does the exact right thing, right? And in all honesty, 88 should be coming across the field because this is man coverage, right? So if it's man and mesh, you want to keep running. If it's zone, you sit, right? But obviously with this, and you can tell from this play, he's working upfield right here, and he's really that pick guy as 84 is running underneath. Ideally, you hit 84 in this window right here, but he feels that pressure. He's got to bail from the pocket. Maybe he could have stuck in there a little bit longer, but he's got the wheels enough to go and pick up that first down. And then we move on to this 4th and 1, right? And once again, the simplicity of it and what I really liked about what Doug Peterson did for this football team today. Don't mind the circle there. I had to use the TV version, but all that we get with this is really simple single back power, but obviously we run it with the Q. What happens is they just wash everything down on the offensive line. Big boy block right here from the left tackle, and then we pull with our guard right up here as our tight end works out on 94. Just a solid job all around, but really more than anything, I love the simplicity. And then of course, as we work into this A gap, we got one-on-one between really a safety and Jalen Hurts, who obviously has his fair share of reps running the football. Now this play right here is a very simple 5-yard gain, but this throw is insane. And this is something that we saw Russ do last year against the Rams. Of course, it was for 38 yards and a touchdown, but this is pretty incredible, right? The fact that he can be rolling to his left, get his shoulders back towards the line of scrimmage, open up and rip that thing. Yeah, it's only a 5-yard gain on first down, but still a pretty athletic throw, and just something that, shows the athleticism of this kid. Really, when they let the horses run with this dude, I think that he's going to be a lot of trouble for this league. This right here, once again, just kind of going back into the Doug Peterson playbook and keeping things simple for Jalen Hurts in his first start, we see that mesh concept again, right? And you can really mess with a team in mesh because there's not a lot of good things you can do to stop it. All we're getting right here, really simple with Jalen Reagor. Right here, there's our mesh concept. You can see these two receivers do the high five drill. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, if you've played or coached football, that's an absolute staple for teams that run mesh. Catching them in man, getting upfield and getting some big yardage. This play right here, I think, is his best throw on the day, this back shoulder. And that's a very talented, tough throw to make. On top of that, we got 4th and 2. We got pressure in our face. He puts this thing, right where you need to. Back shoulder, man. That's such a hard ball to cover at every level, college and especially in the NFL, especially when you got a dude like Alshon Jeffrey on the outside. Put that thing behind him, let him go back and get it. Just an outstanding job there. This play with Jalen Hurts, right? And, once again, it's the attribute of being able to take off, and then at the same time, the blessing of knowing when to do it. And we got the pocket collapsing right here. He's got no choice but to take off with this. And that was really one one of the biggest things that I liked about Tua today was his decision making. I thought was very, very mature and really, really good. And you talk about a dude who had gone through his time at Alabama, really got beat out by Tua, and then he moves on to Oklahoma. And that time with Lincoln Riley, I think, helped him a lot. Upstairs, I mean. And I think that he really matured his game, taught him how to read a defense, and he's just now applying that to the NFL. Sorry about the film on this one. I don't know why it recorded all fuzzy. But once again, what I loved about today from the Philadelphia Eagles was the combination of the coaching decisions and the offensive play calling mixed with the decision-making of Jalen Hurts. I think that's a really, really scary combination. And we look at something like this right here, right? You look at the situation, under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 1st and 10. What's a really simple play call that we can get with this dude that's going to complement our team and it's going to get him involved in the game? That's the thing with a lot of these young Qs who can run the football, is that they got to feel like they're a part of the game, right? It doesn't matter who it is, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, whoever. They got to feel like they are in the game. And you have some quarterbacks who, they kind of take on that game manager label. And for a Q like Jalen Hurts, I want this dude to feel like he's controlling this thing. Like, this is his ball game. Let's go get it. And these simple play calls right here, they're not harmless entirely, but I think it's a safe play call to make, right? All this is a really simple inside zone read option, right? We're working upfield. I don't have the NFL tape, and this is all pixelated. I'm sure I'm going to get shredded in the comments, but we're working up here with our center, right? Just the two blocks that are working up to the second level. We're reading the backside end right here. Obviously, we have our combos working on the inside. And Tua's going to beat a lot of these dudes to the edge in the NFL. And that's something that's really impressive from Jalen Hurts and something that's cool that carries up to the second level from where he was in college. And this ball right here, I think, was one of the better balls on the day for him. Once again, keeping it simple, 2nd down and 1. I loved when they picked and chose when they take their shots, right? He didn't complete a lot of his shot plays today, but the ones that he did complete were really good balls. You can see that they're pushing upfield. He's coming off of his first read with where his helmet's at, right? He's looking up top to start. He knows that that's going to be covered up. He comes back to the backside dig and delivers a good ball to 84. So all in all, I was really impressed with how Jalen Hurts played today. I think it's a really, really big bright spot for the Philadelphia Eagles and a team that really needed a shot of energy. And I think Jalen Hurts is exactly that. And, I wish the best for him moving forward. I think that he's going to have a really, really good NFL career. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope that you liked this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hoped it was informative. That's all I got for you guys today. Once again, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to my channel as well as to Jackson Kruger Sports, that would mean the world to both of us. I'm going to have some more time in my hands, so hopefully I'm going to be pumping out some more content here. I appreciate all the support that I got during my law school and all that stuff throughout the first semester. So appreciate that, guys. Hope that we stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.